on the occasion of Guru Poornima, I want to share something with you. Usually people assume that the Guru, the mentor, the guide, is the one who solves your problems. Whenever you have some questions, some doubt, some difficulties, some trouble in your mind, you can go to your Guru, you can go to your mentor and get your problems solved. But I'm afraid that is not true. Guru is not the one who gives you solution. He is not the one who gives you ready-made solutions to your problems. But rather he is the one who gives you a proper mindset to look at that problem. Because the reason of most of the problems is the way you look at your problems. That is your perception. And our life is governed by our perception. Perception of what? Perception about three things. The first is how you look at yourself. Means how you look at your own life, your own personality. There are problems. People don't know who they are. Second is how you look at the world around you. That world consists of everything. Your family, your colleagues, your friends, the society, and the entire humanity, and even the environment. So people have different conceptions and rather misconceptions of looking towards all this world around them. Sometimes they give too much importance to the other people, be it their parents, be it their brothers, sisters, friends, colleagues, boss, or whatever it is, or even nation. Yes, I am saying it with great responsibility that if you give too much importance to others than yourself, then that is wrong. The people who don't give importance to themselves, don't love themselves, means their self-image is very low. And remember, if you can't love yourself properly, you can't love your country, your parents, or anybody else. So that is the second problem of perception, to look towards the world. And naturally the third factor comes, knowing the world, knowing yourself, and the third one is knowing your exact role in the world. That perception is again wrong most of the cases, and that creates all these problems. So whenever you seek some help from any person, that person is Guru, who removes your blockages in your perception at looking at these three things. So in one sense, when you expect him to decrease your problems, decrease your efforts, decrease your troubles, but in one sense, he in fact increases your troubles. He makes you work more because he knows it well that if he will give you a ready-made solution, then you will become weaker and dependent. So the true Guru will make you work more when you want to work less. He will make you break your comfort zones. But the biggest problem is in breaking the comfort zones and going out is we don't know what will happen if we come out of this comfort zone, whether the path we are leading in darkness is full of more problems, more troubles, or it is full of pleasures. We don't know. And there exactly is the role of that Guru. He knows it. What is there outside? Because he has walked the distance. He has walked the way, the path, where you are fearing to take the first step. So that's why, out of his experience and wisdom, he can remove your blockages in taking the first step. In understanding the world, in starting your journey, and he ensures the safety of your journey by increasing your strengths. So remember, Guru is not only the person, but it is a guiding force. The force, there are three forces of nature which not only guide but rule our lives. And those three forces are the creative force, which is called Brahma. That's why we call Guru Brahma. The second force is the force which helps us grow and consolidate. That is named as Vishnu. That's why we say Guru Vishnu. And the third one is the force which dissolves or which ends the things. End is not necessarily death. It is end of the old things and starting of the new ones. Without end of the old thing, the new creation is not possible. So everything that is born, be it a person, be it a creature, or be it a thought, is going to end. So this is the cycle. These three forces, birth, growth, and death, they rule our lives. And that is the awareness, that is the enlightenment that brings to you and that is brought by Guru. That is his function. So lastly, I would conclude by saying that Guru is that force, that power, and it is not just about solution and simplicity, but it is all about perception and divinity. Thank you.